Milan, let us go through the classwork. I'll just show you guys the solutions and you can mark your work. This is from the previous video. All right, you can try this one out. And try this activity from this textbook. It's very good. Okay. Now let us do exchange rates. Question is, what are exchange rates? Exchange rate is a value of a country's currency in relation to the other country's currency for conversion purposes. It determines how much of the country's currency is needed to buy 1 unit of a foreign currency. Now, exchange rate changes due to fluctuations in the market, which is um, very speculative. It's not really, the value is not really determined by actual values, it's just determined by speculations, probability, which is basically high mathematical equations, which is just the disadvantage to the market is that the prices, exchange rates, they only change just because of a speculation. And the country's weakness or currency's weakness will be determined by things that will not sit well with the investor, that will make investors not want to invest in that country, like political instability, corruption, which is what South Africa is going through right now, power prices, which affects manufacturing. And that's why most people don't want to invest in South Africa. And when we have such mindset about our country, it will result in the rand being weaker because no one wants to buy rands. And the flip side to that is that when the rand is weaker, it means that it's easy, it's cheaper to buy in South Africa, and it becomes more expensive for South Africa to buy from other countries. And from what I remember, South Africa is a net exporter, so exports are supposed to increase. And are we a net exporter or a net importer? I think we are a net importer. That's why our economy is struggling at the moment. And that is because other currencies are more expensive. Remember, if you are based in America, let's say you want to sell FIFA 2023 to me, and I'm based in South Africa. If the rand weakens, it means that the dollar is strengthening, right? The other one will be weaker, the other one will be stronger. And that means that it will be expensive for me to obtain dollars. For me to buy that game from you, if you're based in America, I can't buy it using rands. I have to buy it using dollars. So I have to buy dollars first, convert them into, I need to convert my rands into dollars. And normally it will tell you that $1 is equals to so many rands. So maybe to get $1, I need 20 rands, like it is the case. It has been the case for the past 2 weeks. I don't know why it's strengthened today, which is weird. Now, if $1 is equals to 20 rand, it means that to get $1, I will need 20 rands. To get $5, I will need 100 rand. To get $100, let's say you're selling that game to me for $200. So I will simply have to take 200 times it by 20. So that means I'll buy that game for 4,000 rand, which is unrealistic. Let's say it's just $100. Okay, if it's $100, I'll pay 2,000 rand, which is also a little bit expensive. Let's say it is $50. Okay, so if it is $50, I will get around 1,000 rand. So I need 1,000 rand for me to get $50 so that I can pay you those $50, which is in dollars, in that case, US dollars, that is. Now, a lot of South Africans know about the euro, the pound, the dollar, the yuan, but they don't know currencies used in countries that are situated next to South Africa. And the first one will be a country that is right inside South Africa, which is my motherland, where the economy is really, really struggling. People are really, really getting poor. I actually read something that in Lesotho, there's high suicidal rate. I think it's number one in the world, if I'm not mistaken, which is sad. And considering as well that there's high HIV rate, and obviously politicians being politicians, not caring about the people, but caring about what they have. One country that I must say that in the Southern Africa is it's really, really a good one. And that will be Botswana. It uses Botswana Pula. And my kids didn't believe this when I told them that Botswana Pula is actually stronger than the rand. And one country that is quietly ignored is Namibia. Namibia uses Namibian dollars. In Zimbabwe, they use US dollars. So basically, Zimbabwe's currency is stronger than the rand. You can actually travel or buy anything from Zim to from America, from Zim, well, you can buy anything from America because you're using the same currency. And then we've got the euro, we've got the Great Britain, call it the pound. And I don't know if it's yuan or yan, which is the Chinese yuan or yan. And then in Russia, they use rubles. I don't know, BRICS countries, which currency they really want to use. Do they want to use Russian rubles or the yuan or the rands? You'll never know. Another currency that is taking over the world is what we call Bitcoin, which is a virtual currency that enables you to buy on any digital platform. And yeah, it is growing. I read something about the founder of Bitcoin being one of the richest men in America. I remember watching this other series. I'll remember it now. It's all about Bitcoin. They show you how to buy items from anywhere in the world using an internationally recognized currency. It's a series. It's a series. This guy used to act on the one about empires and stuff. I think he was in the last installment. I forgot the series. Forgot the series. I'm trying to remember it, but yeah, it's gone. And when you watch that series, it shows you what Bitcoin is all about. Okay, now let me just explain the currency. $1 is equals to 19.83. What does this mean? It means that to get only $1, you will need 19 South African rands. What about when you need $18? How many South African rands are you gonna need? You will simply take that 18 and times it by 19 rands because 1 rand is equals to 19 rands. $1 is equals to 19 rands. So $18 will be equals to, let me just keep it simple. $1 will be equal to 19 rand. So $2 will be equal to 19 rand multiplied by 2, 19 rand 83 multiplied by 2, which will give you 39.66. Okay, so if you need $18, you will need to pop out 356.94. 356 rands 0.94. Now, let us check here. Kira wants to attend the UEFA Champions League, which is a final taking place at Istanbul, in Turkey. The ticket price is 1,225 euros. How much will Kira have to pay for the ticket if she wants to go with a friend, Michaela? Given the exchange rate is equals to, so €1 will be equal to 21 rand, 17. So if I need 1,225 euros, I will simply take that 1,225 euros divided by €1 and multiply it by 21.17, or simply write it as a ratio. So if I want for me to move from €1 to 1,225 euros, I will have to multiply that side by 1,225. And I'll do the same with the left-hand side, which is the first part of the ratio. I'll take that 21,17, multiply it by 1,225, and that will give me the rands that I need. This is per person, but Kira wants to buy a ticket for herself and her friend Kayla, and you multiply the answer that you get there by 2, it'll give you 51,866.5. Or you can simply use this one where you take the ratio, you divide by the corresponding ratio and times it by the other ratio, which is 21,17. It'll give you one person's ticket, which is 25,933.25. Times that by 2, it'll give you 51,866.5. I don't know if these are actual prices for the UEFA Champions League that will be played on Wednesday, next week, Wednesday on the 10th. Oh, is it tomorrow? When is the 10th? I think it's on Wednesday because it normally plays on Wednesday. But anyway, I'm not sure if the ticket prices cost that much. So I got this from a website, a UK website. So I hope it's accurate. It'll be between Man City and AC Milan. I don't know which one will win them, but I think yeah, I must say Man City is unstoppable. But I just wanted to lose for once. Greatness. I don't know why sometimes you don't want greatness to prevail, but they are great. Okay, now here it says Kanyisila has 991,500 rands. She wants to exchange the rand with the dollar as she would like to go to Disney World. How many US dollars can she get if the current exchange rate is 19 rand, 83 is equal to $1? I actually looked at the currency news today, and we are sitting at 18 rand, 85. I don't know what actually strengthened the rand against the dollar. Now, what's going to happen here is that we will simply say 90 rand, 83 is to $1 and write it as a ratio of 991,500. So to move from 19 rand to 991,500, we basically multiplied that 19 rand, 83 by multiplied it by 50,000. So basically, I'm going to do the same thing on the right hand side and just multiply it by 50,000. It'll give me my N, and my N will be $50,000. So that's how much Kanyisela will get. For 991,500, she'll only get $50,000. Okay, Kanyisela will get $50,000 US dollars, that is. All right. Now, given the exchange rate, which is Pula, is 13 rand, 78 to the dollar, Air Jordan costs 9,000 Pulas in Botswana. How much does Air Jordan 1 cost in the United States of America? So I will write that as a ratio. Its Pula is to dollar, and you know that I multiplied 13, so I'll say 9,000 divided by 13.78. That will give me 653.12, and I will simply multiply the second part of the ratio by 653.12, and that's how much Air Jordan in America cost. It will cost you 653.12 dollars, which is $653.12. I wonder in America, do they use cents, or is there another name for cents? That 12, what is it in America? Is it cents? I hope it's cents. If you have any idea, just don't be scared to drop a comment and let us know. Okay. If you do have this book, which is Mindborn, well, free advertising, you can check it out and try the work from there. Okay, I hope it helped. All I can say is hold on, and do not forget to subscribe. Like the video, comment if you have any comments or any suggestions, let me know. Okay, enjoy your weekend. Well, I probably will post a video later on this weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great day. Hold